network, build your net worth. So this is a free sales training program for marketing partners. No, but we also invite sellers here kasi lahat ng tao na gustong matutong magbenta na dapat po ay mag-attend nitong presentation na to. And for those of you who don't know me yet and who are wondering sino ba tong taong nagsasalita dito, my name is Joanne Palanca. I am Division Sales Head for First Park Homes. I'm also a licensed real estate broker. I have been practicing residential real estate for 20 years. I've been teaching people how to sell for at least 15 years now. Okay, mag-umpisa na tayo. Maybe you are here and you are wondering and you have signed up for our marketing partnership program and gusto nyong kumita through real estate referrals, or maybe you are a seller who wants to sell, take a crack at the sales industry. Isa lang naman ang tanong ng mga tao dyan eh. Ano ba ang kailangan kong gawin para makabenta ako? So today, yan lang po ang topic natin today. Okay? Anong kailangan para makabenta? The first thing that you need to do para makabenta ka is to change your mindset. Bakit? Kasi alam niyo po, lahat ng tao na tinatanong ko, uy, baka gusto mong magbenta or nire-recruit ko. The first thing that they tell me is hindi selling is not for me. Bakit? Kasi mahiyain akong tao eh. Hindi para sa akin ang pagbebenta. But most of the time, it's really not true na mahiyain yung tao kaya ayaw nila magbenta. The reason for that is because there is a negative parang image of salespeople, no? Pag sinabing may binibenta ako sa'yo, normally, ayaw natin yun. There's a negative view of salespeople. Ang feeling natin, gusto nilang pagsamantalahan tayo. Pag binibentahan tayo ng tao, feeling natin, this person wants something from me. Ayaw natin, feeling natin kinukukulitin tayo, feeling natin bebentahan lang ako nitong taong to, ganito, ganyan. So, nakakainis, tawag ng tawag, kulit ng kulit, parang humihingi ng pabor, di ba? Parang gano'n. There's a bad connotation pag binibentahan mo ang isang tao. And that's the reason why it ends up na yung mga tao na gustong kumita from selling, they become ashamed. Ikinakahiya nila yung ginagawa nila. Kasi sa totoo lang, normal po ito. Kasi nung ako po nag-umpisa magbenta, ang sinabi ko sa sarili ko, wala lang akong choice, wala akong ibang mahanap na trabaho. Pero the moment na meron akong mahanap na ibang trabaho, lilipat ako doon kasi ikinakahiya akong magbenta. Ayoko yan. But, if you change your mindset, you have to remember this. Number one, walang masama sa pagbebenta. There is nothing wrong with selling. Number two, not all people who sell know how to sell. Kaya po maraming taong nakakaasar pag binibentahan kanila, it's because of lack of skill. Hindi sila marunong magbenta. Ang totoong tao, the best salespeople are actually treasured and trusted na mga tao. So yung mga taong nakakainis, na feeling mo binibentahan ka lang, hindi marunong magbenta yun. Kaya ka naiinis sa kanila. Okay? And the last fact that I want to tell you is this. The easiest and fastest way to make big money is to sell. Kung gusto nyo talagang kumita, walang ibang paraan para kumita ng malaking pera kung hindi magbenta. And that is the reality. So kung gusto nyo yumaman, gusto nyo kumita ng malaki, you have to sell something. I'm not saying real estate. Kahit ano ibenta nyo. Kung gusto nyo talagang kumita ng malaki, kailangan nyong matutong magbenta. Okay? So, most people think na selling is not for me. Bakit? Kasi ang pagbebenta, it is only for people who have a lot of people nakakilala, yung maraming network. Yun ang taong magiging successful sa pagbebenta. Some people think na, yung mga taong madaldal, yan yung kikita ng malaki, yan ang bagay sa sales. Alam niyo po, hindi po ako madaldal na tao. Tanungin niyo po lahat ng mga kaibigan kong nakakakilala talaga sa akin. Hindi po ako madaldal. At wala rin akong network. And next, sometimes, ang isip ng mga tao, siguro siniswerte lang yung mga taong nakakabenta. Pero siguro naman po, after doing this for 20 years, siguro naman, hindi lang naman ako ang anak ng Diyos. Bakit consistent ako nakakabenta? Because sales is not about luck, it's about skill. And if you learn that skill, kikita ka ng malaki. Okay. So one thing that I want to reach out and tell you is this. Anyone can sell. 20 years na po akong nagbebenta. Lahat ng tao from all walks of life, mayaman, mahirap, matalino, hindi masyadong matalino, kung gugustuhin makabenta, makakabenta sila. Anyone can sell. Okay? I want to get back, I want to go back to the income table na pinakita sa inyo ng mga territory specialists nyo. If you are a marketing partner here, may nag-present sa inyo at sinabi sa inyo na if you want to earn extra income, ang kikitain nyo in 1 year, kaya nyo kumita ng 1.2 or 1.3 million. Ang volume lang doon is 43 million pesos. This is just selling 2 units per month. Ang tanong, possible ba to? Feasible ba to? Alam nyo, marami akong tao dito sa audience who are experienced in selling. And they will all tell you, na yung 2 units per month, sisiw yun. Kayang-kaya yun, anybody can sell 2 units per month. As a matter of fact, yung 43.2 million na annual sales volume, maliit po yun. May mga tao po na ang benta or annual sales volume in a year is 150, 250, 300 million. Now then you can appreciate kung gaano kalaki yung unlimited income na nabibigay nitong company ito. Meron akong marketing partner in 2 months, kumita siya or nakabenta siya ng 100 million worth of units. 2 months work lang po yun. So, anyone can sell, anybody can get this income of 1.2 million or even more. No, if they just learn how to sell. So kung gusto nyo talagang kumita, ang good news is mapapag-aralan ang pagbebenta. You can learn how to sell. Okay. So ang tanong, paano ba magbenta? A lot of people seem to think na, sige ha, ang pagbebenta is hanap ako ng taong interesado, kakausapin ko siya at bibili siya. Tapos, but that is not how sales works. Sales is like a funnel. It is not like a straight line. It is like a funnel, para siyang imbudo. Malaki siya sa top, mababa or maliit siya sa pinaka-bottom niya. Okay. So, I'm going to explain to you today the whole sales process by sharing with you kung ano yung sales funnel. What are the stages of the sales funnel? The first funnel stage is called awareness. So, ibig sabihin nun, ang unang dapat gawin ng tao is to prospect. Okay? So ano ba yung awareness? Awareness is simply letting everybody, as many people as you know, that your product exists and that you are selling the product. It's not enough na alam nilang yung product nandyan. Okay? Dapat importante din na alam nilang ikaw ang nagbebenta ng produktong yun. Okay? That is awareness. So, when we say prospecting, yung prospecting, it is the lifeblood of sales. For me, if there is one single most important activity that you can do if you want to sell, it is to prospect. Kasi no prospecting, no sale. Wala po akong taong nakilala na walang prospect pero maraming benta. Okay? So paano ba ako magpo-prospect? There are 3 methods that I can share with you. Number 1 is your own network or your KKK. Kakilala, kamag-anak, kaibigan, etc. So I want to share with you the thoughts of this guy. His name is Joe Girard. Si Joe Girard, I read many books about him, of him. Nagsusulat na siya ng books ngayon. He is the world's greatest salesman according to the Guinness Book of World Records. And according to Joe Girard, there are 250 people in the sphere of influence of every person. Lahat ng tao, may 250 people nakakilala niya. Sino-sino ba tong taong to? Ito yung mga taong i-invite mo sa wedding mo? Or kung namatay ka, ito yung mga taong bibisita sa'yo pag binurol ka. So 250 yan. So these may be your friends, your relatives, associates, office mate nyo, kapitbahay nyo, kamag-anak nyo, pinsan, etc. That is your KKK. So the first question that people will ask is, how do I reach them? Paano ko ba sila o-offeran or paano ko ba sila i-approach, no? So there are 3 ways that I can think of. Number 1, you can text them, you can PM them. Actually, ang sarap nga ngayon kasi ang dami ng ways na pwede nyong i-reach yung mga buyers nyo or yung mga prospects nyo. Next way to reach your network is through email. Kasi nung time na siguro nagbebenta ako, medyo before pa, medyo uso ang email. Pero ngayon, mas uso na yung text or PM kasi uso na ang social media, diba? And of course, the best way to call, to reach a person or to reach your network is to call that person. Tawagan natin, no? And you can, what do you need to say to them? All you need to do is to compose a script and copy and paste it. Again, like I said, kung gugustuhin natin to, magagawa natin to eh. Meron akong isang seller na hindi siya makabenta. Ang ginawa niya, kumuha siya ng mirror, tapos nag-compose siya ng ano yung sasabihin niya, tapos pinaulit-ulit niya yon sa mirror. No? So, you can do that if you really wanted to sell. Pero ang example niyan, 'di ba? Ako, mahilig ako mag-text and PM kasi nga mahihiyain ako, hindi ko kayang mag-call. Pero kung kaya niyo mag-call, you should call. That is the most effective. So text ka, just letting you know na I'm with First Park Homes. If may may kakilala kang naghahanap ng property or kung gusto nyong mag-invest, baka you can let me know. That will mean a lot. Or you can say, maybe I can invite you for a presentation. It's up to you. No, of course, you just have to make it very personal, yung parang ikaw yung nagsasalita talaga. Kasi kung ika-copy-paste mo siya, it will seem like a robot, diba? So, just text what is in your heart. Tapos i-perfect mo. Kung natatakot ka, pakita mo dun sa taong nag-recruit sa'yo. Tapos sasabihin, okay to, maganda to. Ganun lang siya. So, the next way to prospect or to gain clients is through digital marketing. So, digital marketing, hindi ko po ito, one slide lang ako sa digital marketing. Bakit? Kasi napakalalim po nito. Napakalalim na topic ng digital marketing. And it will take hours for us to learn this. But basically, digital marketing, you can just start by posting photos, videos in your own Facebook account. Okay? Ganun lang po siya. And then, if you are like me, mahiyain ako, you don't even have to post photos and videos in your own Facebook account. You can even create a Facebook business page and invite your friends to like this Facebook business page. When you open a Facebook business page, it's like you opened an online store. It just so happened na ang binibenta mo dun sa online store mo is real estate or property, no? And again, may mga sellers ako na nandito sa audience right now who can attest to you na marami kang mako-close dyan. Pagkakakitaan mo yan if you have a Facebook business page. So first thing that you need to do, invite all your friends to like your Facebook business page. Next, you can also post ads on Facebook Marketplace. This is free. Libre lang po ito. Pag-aaralan nyo lang po kung paano mag-post ng ad on Facebook Facebook Marketplace. I have one of my directors said, one of my biggest sales actually came from Facebook Marketplace. Nag-post lang ako ng ad, nakalimutan ko na nga siya. All of a sudden, may nag-PM sa akin and I sold 8 million worth of units just because I posted that ad on Facebook Marketplace, which is completely free. Madali lang po yan. Next, post on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn. These are all social media sites where people can watch and see kung ano yung produkto mo. Again, we are promoting awareness. We want everybody to know that our product exists. Hindi ka nagbebenta. Pinapakita mo lang kung ano yung produkto mo. At pinapakita mo na ikaw yung nagbebenta ng produktong yon. Of course, you can also post ads on Facebook groups. And again, this is free. If you're going to look at Facebook, meron po siyang groups, diba? So, punta ka sa groups, tapos you can say, halimbawa, taga-Canada ka. OFW sa Canada, you can post an ad there and you can say, etong ad na to, taga-Canada rin po ako. Kung gusto nyo ng property dito sa Philippines, I can meet you. Or kung nasa Dubai kayo, katulad ng mga sales people natin na nasa Dubai, you can just post in the OFWs ng Dubai. Alam nyo po, ang dami pong nako-close dyan. Tiyagaan lang siya. If you post once, walang sumagot, okay lang po yun. Wag lang po tayong sumuko. Paulit-ulit lang po siya. Next, if you have budget, nakabenta na kayo, meron kayong incentive or meron kayong additional money, you can also do Facebook boosting. This is paid, but this is again optional. Di naman kailangan gawin. Pero if you do Facebook boosting, you can of course open your product up to more people. And of course, eventually you can even create your own website, no? Which is for me, yun yung tuktok ng digital marketing. Kasi yung creating your own website, you can even do Google AdWords. So pag ginugol ng mga tao, First Park Homes, ikaw yung unang lalabas na kung dami mong benta pag gano'n. Okay, some tips. Tips lang naman to. Number 1, make your posts unique and personal. Hindi pwedeng mukhang robot yung nag-post nun. It has to be from the heart, galing sa inyo. Gusto ko talaga tong First Park Homes. I stumbled upon this, inintroduce to sa akin ni Jerry Santos at nagandahan ako sa kanya kasi napaka-affordable niya. And ganito, or nagandahan ako sa kanya kasi Singaporean design and it's really for the family. Ako, may family ako. Parang ganon. Next, the better your ad, the better the response. So innovate. So again, huwag kayong susuko. Pag nag-post kayo ng isang beses tapos hindi kayo yumaman, hindi po ganun. Yung mga successful salespeople have posted 1,000 pictures and 1,000 ads before they actually hit it big time. Diba? So huwag kayong susuko. Next, post regularly, every day if possible. Isipin nyo na lang, wag lang paulit-ulit yung same post over and over again. Bakit? Si Facebook limits the views of those digital content na sa palagay nila ay spam. No? So post regularly or every day if possible. Next, ayan, avoid spamming kasi nga nililimit ni Facebook. Do market research. Kung wala kayong idea kung paano gawin to, ako, alam nyo, when I started real estate, nobody taught me. Wala pa pong webinar nung time na yun. No? Sa kanya-kanya kayong pag-aaral. Pero dahil gusto kong kumita, pinag-aralan ko paano ba magbenta. Ngayon, pwede nyong i-research paano ba mag-post. Ano ba yung mga magagandang post for digital marketing? I-search nyo yung First Park Homes. Tingnan nyo yung mga ads ng mga ibang salespeople. Some of them move 15-20 units in a month. Ano yung pinopost nila? You can post something similar to what they are posting. That is what you call market research. And again, kung gugustuhin nyo talaga ang isang bagay at gusto nyo maging matagumpay sa isang bagay, gagawa nyo talaga ng oras. Like I said, in our previous webinar, for business opportunity webinar namin, all we say there is, it only takes 1 or 2 hours if you devote 1 or 2 hours of your time each day. Gagaling at gagaling kayo, and there will be progress, diba? So the next and final prospecting method is saturation. Ano ba yung saturation? Simply, when nasa grocery ka, magpagawa ka ng business card or humingi ka ng flyer, yung flyer na yun, ibigay mo sa, mukha tong mayaman. O sige, bibigyan ko to. Pag tinanggap, good. Pag hindi tinanggap, okay lang. Again, don't expect, wag sasama ang loob nyo na hindi tinanggap. Patigasan lang yan ng dibdib. Kasi at first, mahihiya talaga kayo na magbigay ng business card or magbigay ng flyer. Pero eventually, pag na-immune na kayo doon, parang second nature na lang yun. Kasi iniisip nyo nga sa sarili nyo, walang masama sa pagbebenta. Alam nyo po, ang dami kong kaibigan and contemporaries. Kasi dati wala pa namang internet eh. Paano nakakabenta ang tao? Walang social media. They use saturation. And ang dami kong contemporaries na yumaman dahil sa saturation. Okay. And ngayon nga, you don't even have to saturate kung hindi sa face-to-face. Meron ding saturation sa internet. Yung mga kaibigan yung alam yung qualified, ibig sabihin mayaman, may kaibigan kayong engineer sa South Korea or sa engineer sa South Korea, for example. Tignan nyo kung sino yung mga friends niya, sino yung mga lagi niyang kasamahan sa labas. I-add nyo as friend or i-PM nyo na you are offering house and lot. Diba? That's already a form of saturation. Kung sinin mode kayo, okay lang. Kung hindi, ganun lang siya. Okay? That's part of selling. So, okay. Next question that people ask is, anong sasabihin ko sa kanila? Pag sinabi na nila na, sige, how much? Or ano to? Diba? Pag nag-text blast kayo na, meron, we have new product, it's, I'm with First Park Homes. What's that? Pag tinanong kayo nun, what do you need to do? The thing that you need to do is to invite them to a project presentation. If the prospecting is the lifeblood or dugo ng sales, yung presentation is the heart of sales. Yun yung nagpapatibok, nagpapagalaw doon sa dugo. A good presentation closes the sale. Wala akong taong nakita na hindi nag-present pero naka-close. Okay? So dapat, ang first reaction nyo, of course, pag tinanong how much, syempre sasabihin mo 1.8 million to 2.5 million. Gusto mo bang makapunta sa isang presentation para makita mo lang yung overview pero hindi ka naman namin bebentahan, okay lang kahit di ka bumili para lang ma-inform ka. Okay na yun. Diba? So keep your invitation short and direct and resist the urge to sell over the phone. Lalo na kung bago ka, medyo excited ka kasi, 'di ba, about your product. So pag tinanong, tumawag ka, sige, interesado ko, how much? Ito 54 square meters, ganito ganyan, lahat ganito, ito yung location sa Tanza, malapit to sa ganito. The more information you give, the more chances you give your client to say no. Okay? So keep your invitation short and direct. As a matter of fact, we are setting up a virtual open house for our clients. Next week gagawin namin 'yon. And ako kasi I really believe in yung open house. Alam niyo kung bakit? Kasi ang dami-dami ko nang na-close sa open house. Alam niyo kung paano ako nag-i-invite sa open house? Meron ako naalala ko, there was this project na newly launched. Hindi ko focus project. Hindi ako dapat magbenta ng project na 'yon. Pero last minute sinabi sa akin, Joanne, kailangan mag-invite kasi walang guest or may mga slots na nag-open. Hindi pa to sa First Park Homes, ha? So, all of a sudden, mamaya na yung event, kailangan ko ng guest. So, nagtawag lang ako ng 5 qualified clients. Ano mo kung ano sinabi ko? Magla-launch yung bagong project namin. Baka gusto mong tingnan, makiusi ka lang, makikain ka lang. At the end of that event, yung mga tao na sobrang preparation, walang benta, ako meron akong 2 benta, that was worth 14 million. Okay. So, that is the power of the invitation. Pag na-invite mo na sila to a project presentation, that is when you open their minds to the product. Okay? Kaya pag na-prospect mo sila, invite nyo agad sa project presentation. And then you said, yun lang pala, kayang-kaya kong gawin yan. It sounds easy, right? But this is the fact. Expect mo na 99% of the people that na i-offer mo, ito-turn down ka or isi-sin zone ka. So kung hindi prepared yung dibdib mo para dito, i-prepare mo yung sarili mo because that is a reality of sales. There is no successful salesperson who never got rejected. So if you expect na hindi ka mare-reject, then mali yung expectation mo. So I will show you some sales statistics. Number 1, on the average, high-growth organizations report 16 touch points per prospect within a 2 to 4 week time span. Ano ibig sabihin yan? So maya't maya, nagta-text kayo nung prospect mo. Okay. Paminsan nisip ng mga tao, text lang naman ito na text, hindi naman bibili, hindi na nila sasagutin. Hindi nila alam, kailangan mong kausapin 16 touch points yung buyer mo within a 2 to 4 week time span. So dapat marami kang ka-chat, marami kang ka-text, diba? Next, 95% of all converted leads are reached by the 6th call attempt. Pero most people, just yung 250 nilang tao nakausap, isang beses lang nila tatawagan o ite-text tapos ayaw na nila, hindi na nila itatry ulit. Pero 95% of leads get reached or bumibili or nakakausap talaga nila after 6 call attempts. Next, 44% of salespeople give up after 1 follow-up attempt. But 92% of salespeople give up after no sales on the 4th call. Ayoko na to, wala na to, hindi to bibili. But 60% of buyers say no 4 times before saying yes. Okay? So that's where you have to persevere. Kailangan talagang titibayan nyo yung dibdib nyo. Pag nag-no yung tao, or pag na-reject kayo, or hindi sumagot, I know the feeling na yung first call mo, kinakabahan ka pa. Ano kaya sasabihin nito? Magagalit kaya 'to kasi binebentahan ko siya, 'di ba? So sanayan lang 'yun, gano'n talaga yung feeling nun. 50% of buyers choose the vendor that responds first. So pag may online ads kayo, kung sumagot 'yan kahit 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, sagutin niyo na po kahit acknowledge niyo lang yung message nila. Kasi nahihiya sila naman, 'di ba? Na hindi ikaw yung ka-transact nila kung ikaw na yung unang tinanong nila. Okay, so next question. Kailan ba bibili yung client ko? Kailan bibili yung client ko? Some buyers reserve within 1 to 3 days from the presentation. Okay. Nagandahan sa presentation, nag-reserve o nag-isip lang one day tapos the following day bumili. Some buyers reserve within the month. Okay, kasi paminsan inantay yung sweldo, etc., etc. Isipin nyo, kung yung pinagpresentan nyo, hindi nyo finollow up, nawala na yung sale nyo dun sa buyer na bumili within 1 month. Diba? Next, some buyers even reserve a few years or after. So sometimes iniisip nyo, siguro hindi ako magaling kasi bakit ito araw every month may benta or every week may benta siya. Possible na matagal na siya nagbebenta and mahaba na yung pipeline niya. And we have some clients who buy from us after many attempts. And I'll give you an example of this. Dito buyer ako. When I was still a seller, ayokong bumili ng brand new car. I did not want to buy a brand new car. Kasi ang pakiramdam ko, nadi-depreciate agad yung presyo ng nung kotse. Sayang naman. So I stuck with the second-hand car. Pero meron akong office mate from real estate sales, nag-shift siya to car sales. And I knew that I was selling. Alam niya qualified ako kasi bumibenta ako eh. So, in-invite niya ako na, uy, I'm already with this car brand, would you like to see our cars? Hindi ko siya pinapansin kasi ayoko pumili ng kotse. But every so often, he would text me. Oh, this weekend, merong 5,000 discount if you reserve a car. Ganyan. Or after a few months, magte-text siya, oh, the all-new Honda Jazz or Honda Accord. Yeah, Honda kasi yung brand nung guy na yun eh. So hindi ko siya pinapansin until one day, nasiraan ako sa gitna ng EDSA. Tapos ang daming bus na dumadaan sa akin. And I felt like, grabe, I can't believe, lagi na ako nasisiraan at ikamamatay ko pa tong kotse kong second hand na pinagkakakuriputan ko. And I decided right then and there to buy a new car. Guess kung sino yung tinawagan ko. That guy who has been calling me, texting me, following me up. Pero never ko siyang sinagot. Okay, so every person, ang lesson lang doon is every person has their own timeline kung kailan sila bibili. But you don't need to bug or harass a client. Kaya nga diba sinasabi ko, yung mga taong kinakainisan, sila yung mga taong hindi marunong magbenta kasi hindi sila marunong makiramdam. And they do not know the fact na hindi lahat ng tao susunod dun sa schedule na gusto nilang sundan nung client kung kailan bibili. So, kailangan makiramdam tayo. Hindi pwedeng masyado tayong makulit din. Kasi lalo tayong hindi pagbibigyan ng kliyente. So, okay. Awareness or prospecting is the first thing that you need to do. O halimbawa, meron ka nang kinausap na maraming tao, tapos may nagtanong, how much? The moment na nagtanong yun, how much? Ano ito? Ano ba yan? Ang tawag din discovery. Ibig sabihin, you put the product out there and all of a sudden, there is a person who discovered that the product exists and that you are selling the product. Na-discover niya. So what do you need to do? Number one, you have to qualify and do your initial meeting and then define the needs of your prospect. So let's delve deeper into this. So when you qualify and you define the prospect needs, what you are doing is probing. Okay, you probe all the clients that you talk to. What do you need to do when you probe? First question that you will ask is, ano ba yung purpose? Bakit po ba kayo nag-i-inquire? Bakit ka ba bibili ng property? Investment ba to? End use ba to? Sino ba yung titira? Papatirhin mo ba yung pamilya mo? Ilan ba ang anak mo? Nasa Pilipinas ka ba? Kailangan mo pa to? Umuupa ba to? So these are questions that you can ask. You don't need to interrogate your client. Of course, para ka lang nakikipagkwentuhan. Okay, so when you get that information already, that is what will help you to have a better or more effective presentation. Ang sakit ng ahente. Pag tinanong how much, 1.8 million to 2.5 million, ito po yung unit, 40 square meters, ganito, ganyan. Nawala na yung selling. You're just giving information and you're hoping that your client will buy. Diba? When you probe, that is the start of the sales process. Kasi you are understanding kung bakit ba siya interested dun sa property. The next thing that you need to do is to agree with your client. So sinabi na nung client na, this is for investment. Gusto kong magbumili ng house and lot for investment kasi kung saan-saan napupunta yung pera ko. The next thing that you need to do is to agree with the client, naku sir, this is the perfect thing na nahanap nyo. Maganda yung idea nyo na gusto nyong mag-invest. You agree with the client. Kasi decision nyo naman yun eh. Diba? So next is ask the preferred location of the buyer and all the other things that you need in order for you to build a good presentation. No? Kailan nyo ba kailangan yung property? Kailan ng turnover? Kasi sometimes sasabihin ng client, gusto ko RFO. Pero sa totoo lang, pwede naman pala siyang mag-intay ng ilang buwan. Diba? Pero nagkukumahog tayo, humanap tayo ng RFO. Intindihin muna natin kung ano talagang gusto ng client o kung ano talagang kailangan ng client. When you probe, also you qualify the buyer for bank financing. Kasi, of course, we will do bank financing for the client. 1 year lang to eh. So we do the CI right away. So first, kailangan yung buyer natin at least 21 years old and not more than 59 years old at the time of the loan takeout. So may age limit po tayo. Next, must be employed with a minimum income of 40 to 50,000 with 2 to 3 years of work tenure. So yung 40 to 50,000, depende pa po yun kung magkano yung property na binibili nila. Yung 2 to 3 years na work tenure, kung hindi po dire-diretso, pwede po tayong mag-provide ng employment history basta nagtatrabaho na siya for the past 2 to 3 years. Next, must have no marital issues. Unfortunately, in the Philippines po, ang utang ay conjugal. So, hindi po pwedeng hindi mag-sign yung isang spouse sa bank loan. Kaya mahihirapan po tayo dyan. Now, if your client is not qualified, consult us further on how you can assist your buyer. Maisipan natin ang paraan kung paano ba natin matulungan yung buyer natin. Okay. So, yung client, you put it out there, dinisplay mo yung produkto mo, may dumaan, nagandahan, na-discover, na-qualify mo, qualified siya, meron siyang enough income. Nalaman mo na, nag-probe ka na, alam mo na kung bakit siya nag-i-inquire. The next thing that you need to do, the next funnel stage is evaluation. And at this stage, you make an offer. Bibigyan mo na ng offer yung client. Itong client na to, pang Batulaw to. Sige, I'll offer Batulaw. Tapos, ito yung payment term, ganito, ganyan. For investment, pwede mong i-Airbnb, etc. So, nag-offer ka na. But, all of a sudden, kala mo makaka-close ka na. Tapos, all of a sudden, sinabi ng client mo, thank you, I'll ask my husband or I'll ask my wife. Mr. Marvin Del Rosario, okay, salamat sa presentation mo. Pero I want to take a look at my options and I'll call you when I reach a decision. And then, sabi mo, okay po, thank you. Ang tawag po doon is procrastination. And procrastination is very common in real estate. Okay. So, ano may procrastination? It is yung pagpapaliban. Sige, next time na lang. Bakit ba nagpa-procrastinate ang tao? Ang tao, nagpapaliban sila kasi hindi pa nila nakukuha or they have not yet gotten enough information that will give them the confidence to make the decision today. Okay? So, ibig sabihin nun, pag sinabing, I'll ask my husband, I'll ask my wife, normally, dead end na tayo. Ay, wala yan, di bibili yan. Diba? But maybe there are times na it is because you have not yet convinced the buyer to buy. Yun ang kailangan mong gawin. Kailangan mo siyang i-convince. Yun ang trabaho natin as salespeople eh. I remember a story of one of my most pivotal sales. Isa sa mga career turning sales ko. Ano yun? There was this guy na pumunta siya sa showroom namin. So I showed him around the showroom. Ito po yung property namin, ganito, ganyan. NR siya, hindi siya friendly, hindi siya wala. Poker face, elderly gentleman. And when we were going out, he was walking already towards his car and he says, "Thank you, Joanne. I'll call you when I reach a decision." And I knew, alam ko na itong taong to, hindi na to sasagot sa akin. I knew that this guy didn't, parang I knew that I would lose this customer forever. So nilakasan ko yung loob ko. Sabi ko, "Excuse me." So that guy turns to me and says, "Yes." Sabi ko, "Sir, hindi nyo nagustuhan yung property, no?" Nagulat siya. That was the least thing that he would expect me to say. Sabi niya, "Well, oo, bakit?" Sabi niya, "Well, oo." Sabi ko, "Bakit? What is it that you didn't like? Baka there is something that I can offer you that you will like." Sabi niya, "Well, kasi maliit. Gusto ko open space. Gusto ko malaki yung property. Kasi yung wife ko, she is a PWD and I want a lot of sunlight, a lot of space." Eh nagkataon, meron kaming property na ganun. Sabi ko, "Sir, give me one more chance. I'll show you to another showroom and baka mas magustuhan mo yun." Fast forward, after a few weeks, that guy reserved the unit or the property and that property was worth 25 million pesos. And not only that, yung guy na yun, he liked that property, he loved that property so much, he said, "All of my friends na gustong mag-retire, i-refer ko dito." And because of him, I wound up selling 100 million pesos worth more of properties just by the referral of that one guy alone. And now, can you imagine what if I did not open my mouth or I did not ask that guy, what is it that he didn't like about my property? Siguro, iba na yung trabaho ko ngayon. Or maybe, I don't know. But all I'm saying is that just ask. Just open your mouth, ask insightful questions, and further understand your client's needs and wants. Sometimes, ang iniisip natin, pag yung kliyente nag-inquire ng property, gusto niya ng bahay. Wrong. Most of the time, when people buy something, meron silang reason kung bakit sila bumibili nun. And reason, sometimes, is not the physical house. Diba? That's why people are so fixated with number of square meters, gaano kataas yung ceiling, gaano kalaki yung banyo. Those are good. I mean, you need to know that. But what you really need to know in order to sell to a person is kung ano ba ang kailangan niya. Now, I'm going to share with you Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Ito, ang kailangan talaga ng tao. He defines this as basic needs, psychological needs, self-fulfillment. Yung basic needs, nandiyan yung kung kailangan niya na talaga ng bahay, kailangan niya ng bahay, wala siyang matutulugan, di ba? But that rarely happens. Yung Joanne, nagbebenta ka ng bahay, kailangan ko ng bahay kasi wala na akong matutulugan tonight. Hindi naman ganun yun eh. Di ba? Most of the time, people buy property because they want a sense of security. Feeling nila, pag may bahay sila, mas secure sila. Paminsan, their need is family connection. Sometimes, they will buy a property because they want to prove that their family na mahal nila yung pamilya nila. Lalo na if they're OFWs. One way for them to express their love to their family is for them to buy them something. Something that they will like, something that they will feel secure with. Sometimes, meron na akong kausap sa Dubai. Galing lang po ako sa Dubai a few days ago. The reason why that person wanted to buy a house, bakit niya gustong bumili? May kausap ako, gusto niya bumili ng bahay. Why does he want? Kasi, sabi niya, growing up, mahirap kami. At lagi kaming inaapi kasi lagi kaming nangungutang sa mga mas mayaman naming kamag-anak. And gusto kong bumili ng property kasi gusto kong mapatunayan sa tao na kaya ko ring tumayo sa sarili kong paa. At kaya ko ring mag-invest. So yun po yung esteem. So if you unlock what your client needs or what your client wants, then you will get that sale. Okay? And it's not always a house. Okay. Next. So, na-evaluate mo na. Nag-make ka na ng offer. Hindi naman nag-procrastinate yung client mo. The next is, yung client mo gusto nang bumili. Intention. Diba? Most people, ang hinahanap nila, nagsiskip sila sa 1, 2, and 3. Ang hinahanap lang nila yung interesado, yung gusto talagang bumili. You won't get number 4 without going through 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Kaya hindi tayo nakakabenta. Gusto natin yung interesado na gusto nang bumili, nakikipag-negotiate na sa atin. Mas mahirap pang i-close yun eh. Mas madali pang i-close yung taong ikaw yung nagpa-discover sa kanya ng property eh, by the way. Anyway, so next, may intention na siya. Gusto niya nang bumili. Okay, kala natin closed na. Pero all of a sudden, sinabi sa atin, naku, masyadong late yung turnover niyan. 2025 pa, 2023, 2 years pa antayin ko. Next, naku, yung unit type, gusto ko kalista end eh. Kalista mid lang ino-offer mo eh, kaya baka hindi. Location is too far. Project location is too far. Naku, sa Batulaw ba yan? Naku, 3 to 4 hours yan going to Metro Manila. Next, naku, masyadong maliit yung property. Hindi ko gusto yan. Gusto ko 250 square meters. Next, naku, ayoko ng house and lot. Gusto ko ng condo. Yan. So, these are common objections. And one thing that I want to tell you about objections is every property that you will sell will have objections. Pag nag-object yung buyer mo, it does not mean na pangit yung produkto mo. Bakit? Kasi ako po, I had the privilege of selling from the lowest property na 700,000 to the most expensive property, 180 million. Yung 180 million na property, sobrang ganda as in yung plants na nandun imported from Africa kasi gusto nila super high-end. Alam niyo yung 180 million na property, may objection pa rin siya. Objection is common in selling. So how do you handle objections? No? So first, kung paulit-ulit na yung objection, matututo ka na eh kung paano siya i-handle. Pwede mo ring i-foresee kung ito yung objection, ano ba sasabihin ko. But basically, all you need to do to handle objection is to practice active listening. Pakinggan natin yung buyer natin. Again, selling is about the buyer talking. Hindi tayo ang salita ng salita. Most of the time, yung successful transactions, it is the buyer that is always talking. Okay, so you just listen to the buyer kung ano yung sinasabi niya. And then you validate the client's concern, no? Validate the client's concern. Pag sinabi niyang, naku, malayo yan, ayoko dyan. Pakinggan mo. Malayo, okay, malayo. Validate mo yung concern. Well, I understand your concern na may distance po siya from Metro Manila. May I ask, sino po ba ang titira? Nako, saan po ba mag-aaral yung anak nyo? Alam nyo po ba kung mag-aral po siya sa Batangas, he will get a quality education, higher quality education for a lower cost kasi provincial rate po yan eh. Plus wala pong traffic, fresh air po dito. Baka po mas maganda po yun. That might outweigh kung hindi naman po kailangan laging nagta-travel. That's one way to answer that concern. No? Or yun. So next is you answer with tact and poise. Huwag po tayong makikipagtalo sa buyer natin kasi sila po may hawak ng cheque. Huwag natin sila awayin. And of course, important, don't think, most of the time, pag naririnig na ng seller yon na, ay, maliit, ay, malayo, feeling nila hindi nabibili. You have to realize that an objection is something that you need to handle. If you handle the objection, you will win the sale. If you win the sale, ikaw ang kikita. So, dapat isipin natin, ang mindset natin, kailangan kong i-handle tong objection na to. And again, I always bring it back to yung procrastination. Ang mga kliyente, sometimes they will say things that will defer the transaction because you have not yet finished selling to the person. Hindi mo pa nabibigay yung why nila, kung bakit sila mag-i-invest or bibili ng property. No? Sabi ko nga ang kliyente, pag hindi pa yan ready bumili, hahanapin niya yung wala. Pag nagbebenta ka ng house and lot, condo ang hahanapin. Pag nagbebenta ka ng kalista end, ay kalista mid, kalista end ang hahanapin. Diba? Ang hinahanap nila yung wala. Bakit? Kasi natatakot pa sila. Kung natatakot pa silang mag-receive. Diba? And our job is to take away all of those fears and all of those concerns one by one, peel off the layers, and then you will get the sale. Okay, yun na yung purchase. O di nag-negotiate kayo, na-handle mo yung objection, sinabing malayo, ay, meron naman palang Batalex eh. May Batangas Laguna Expressway. After matayo yung Batalex, Cavitex, Calax, 45 minutes na lang yan, 1 hour na lang yan papuntang Metro Manila. Ngayon po, medyo matraffic pa pero in the future hindi na po matraffic yan. Naniwala si client. O sige, na-close. Sige, let's reserve this property. I'm going to share with you some common closing techniques, no? Marami po ang closing techniques. If you want to learn how to close, more than, basta super dami niya. May books nga about closing, kung paano mag-close eh. Again, the most successful people, they will tell you what you need to do is to stop watching TV or stop doing social media and devote yourself to studying. Diba? Devote yourself to making yourself better, upgrading yourself. So pag-aralan niyo yan. Pero I will share with you 3 common closing techniques. Ito, ang pinaka-favorite ng lahat ng ahente. Now or never close. Offering a special benefit, discount, or limited time offer when you are closing. So ang example niyan is, ang First Park Homes, actually ang swerte nyo nga eh. Kasi ang First Park Homes, palaging may promo yan. Diba? It is just a matter of kailan nyo sasabihin yung promo. Eh paminsan yung mga tao excited o di sinabi na sa umpisa, wala ka ng bala. Diba? So pagkatapos mong malaman yung needs ng client, bilhin na si client, saka mo sasabihin, oy, pag nag-reserve ka ngayon, meron kang 5,000 RS incentive or reservation incentive. Plus, pag nabigay mo lahat ng documents mo within 10 days, I will give you an additional 14,000 para ka nang walang na-reserve. Diba? So it is offering a special benefit or a limited time offer. Yung price increase bukas, parang araw-araw lahat ang price increase sa First Park Homes. Kasi yung mga sellers, gustong-gusto nilang close at gusto nilang or sometimes sinasabi nila mawawala na yung unit. Last unit na po ito. That is very effective. Don't get me wrong, that is very effective. Gusto ko yung close na yon. That's the most common. The assumptive close. Ito, favorite ko to. Kasi magaling ako mag-present na tao eh. Hindi mo natatanungin, so sir, bibili ka ba o hindi? Hindi na ganun. Pagkatapos mag-present, normally ang ginagawa ko na lang, nilalabas ko yung reservation agreement, nilalagay ko sa harap nila. Or yung ITP, intent to purchase, or yung docket. Nilalabas ko na yun. Alam niyo, gusto niyo po ba malaman kung saan mag-sign? Saan tayo magsasign? Ganun lang. Diba? Sige. Na, tuloy-tuloy na. Or maybe you can just ask them, sige, which one do you want? The Calista Mid or the Calista N? Or you can ask, ano ba, ang RF natin ba? Ita-transfer nyo ba o bibigyan nyo sa aking check? That is what you call the assumptive close. Swabe lang. Next, sell it with love close. Many people are very emotional when they buy. They are not using their brains. Most of the time, people use their heart. So you have to appeal to human emotion. So you can say, reserving this is the best decision that you can make for the future of your family. Oo nga, sige, magre-reserve na ako, Marvin. So those are some common closing techniques. And the final, meron pang isang stage is loyalty. No? So pag nabenta mo yung client na yun, na-discover niya yung product dahil sa'yo, naisip niyang bumili, ginusto niyang bumili, at bumili na rin siya. The last stage is for you to make that client a loyal client and to deliver the product. And you know what? Pag loyal yung client niyo sa inyo, that's the great thing about our job. Parang ako, yung anak ko, kinikwento ko nga sa iba, iniisip ko nga na pag nag-retire na ako, pwede ko ipamana yung mga kliyente ko sa anak ko eh. Kasi when your client is loyal, they will not forget you. They will never forget you. They're very grateful na tinulungan mo sila sa property nila. And they will refer to you. Your business will get bigger because of them. A lot of our clients in Dubai, sino siya? Yun yung mga clients of clients, yung mga nag-refer. Ganun po siya. So, ang tawag po doon is loyalty. Meron po akong client, last month lang, I think that made my month. A client of mine who bought from me 17 years ago. Dati, retiring pa lang siya. Ngayon, 76 years old na siya. She did not forget me. When her friend wanted to buy a property, she called me to ask me advice. That's what you call loyalty. Ang kliyente nyo, hindi kayo makakalimutan yan kung tinulungan nyo sila ng mabuti. So, ang question is, ilan ba ang kailangan kong kausapin? Yung mga na binibigay ko po rito, these are just examples. Okay? Example lang po ito. But maybe it's something that you can start with. If you text 250 people, maybe 250 people, maybe 10 ang sumagot. How much? Ano to? Ano yan, kuya? pasend naman ng brochure. Out of the 10, yung 5 hindi qualified, 5 na lang yung pinagpresentan mo. Out of the 5, sinabi, I'll ask my wife, I'll ask my husband. Di ka na nakaabot sa negotiation. Yung 3, out of the 3, merong objection. Ay, iyoko yan, masyadong maliit. Di, isa lang ang nabenta mo. So, ito yung numbers. Like I said, sales is not magic. It is not luck. It is numbers. You reach 250 people, 10 people discover your product, 5 people will evaluate it, 3% will have the intent to purchase, and only one person will purchase. So if you can duplicate that, if you text 500 people, then you will have 2 sales. Parang ganun siya. And then you can even divide your time. O sige, kung 2 hours a day lang ako or 1 hour a day lang ako, how many people do I need to text today in order for me to get 1 sale? Kung gusto ko mag 250, 1 unit per week. Diba? So, I'm almost at the end of my presentation. But if you are a marketing partner, I have good news for you. Bakit? Kasi for now, ang kailangan nyo lang mag-focus on talaga is yung step 1, which is yung prospecting. No? Because you need to have prospects. Aside from that, pag meron ka ng prospect, tutulungan ka namin, sasamahan ka namin kayo. We will offer full assistance from presentation to viewing to closing, lahat yan. We can offer to help you with. Okay? So for step 1, yun nang ang i-master nyo, prospecting. Tutulungan muna kayo namin along the way. Pero of course, eventually it would be nice and it will be very empowering for you to actually know what to do. So I want to summarize to you, ano ba yung significance ng organization namin sa inyo? So we make it easy for you to start your own business. First Spark Homes, which is our company, will offer the inventory. Nasa kanya yung property, nasa kanya yung development ng properties, nasa kanya yung mga forms na pwedeng ibigay, ganyan. Now, First Spark Homes Worldwide, which is our team, will deliver or will give you expertise, will develop your skills. Yung experience namin, yung mga iba sometimes magkakadi o sasama sa inyo sa client, nagbebenta na for 20 years, for 15 years. Alam na nila kung anong gagawin nila. Huminga pa lang yung kliyente, alam na nila kung anong sasabihin nila sa kliyente nila. Diba? So we will offer rewards and recognition. Like I said, we have incentives, we have management support, business tools, and operation manual. You need all the pictures, we have that. You need all the videos, we can provide all of that for you. And all you need to do as our business partner is just to bring in your commitment, your skill, and your network. And all of those things will work together to help you achieve your life goals. Now, ano ba yung life goals nyo? And over 20 years of seeing salespeople come and go, I've seen many, many people na pumasok sa real estate with nothing. And all of them had different life goals. Meron akong salesperson who went into sales because every day, kinakatok sila kasi sobrang daming utang ng pamilya nila. Dahil sa pagbebenta, isa-isa niyang nabayaran lahat ng utang ng family niya. Maybe your goal is you are earning enough, kumikita ka naman, pero wala nang natitira, wala nang nasa-save. Possible that you see this as a way for you to save money. Then that is also a part, or that is one goal as well. Maybe you are one of our buyers na ang sabi mo lang is gusto ko na yung investment ko libre na lang, mabawi ko lang yung investment ko. All of those things are life goals, and together with First Spark Homes Worldwide, we will make it easy for you to start your own business. So I want to leave you with 2 quotes. Number 1, effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. And that's a quote by Napoleon Hill. A lot of people fail as salespeople not because they are not good, but because they quit. Next, it always seems impossible until it is done. You know, I have never, parang one of the best joys sa akin is to see those people na nag-struggle sa umpisa. Ang dami pong ganun. Yung hindi sila makabenta, ni isa, hindi makabenta, sobrang dami ng tinawagan, sobrang dami ng triniping, wala pa rin nabenta. And all of a sudden, nung naka-close pa, something about them clicks, ganun lang pala magbenta. Tapos tuloy na. From rags to riches, nagkaroon ng bagong success story. So with that, thank you very much for listening to my presentation. We have 53 participants right now. Sana po ay meron kayong natutunan sa aming presentation right now. So, of course, we would like to greet some of our participants from Dubai. So, Mr. Aceric Andrino. Ayan, si Mr. Carlos Ciruelas, Mr. Deogracia Sinsay from the Philippines. Kung may katanungan po kayo, maaari nyo na po siyang itanong ngayon. So, if you have any questions pertaining to selling, baka gusto nyo siyang sagutin ko, then please let me know. I will be more than happy to answer yung mga katanungan nyo. Meron po ba tayong questions? Meron po ba? Ayan. May commission pa din po ba ako if ako ang mismong buyer? Good question. The answer to that is wala po. Kailangan nyo pong maghanap ng marketing partner na kakausapin nyo. So you cannot be the broker to your own unit. So kung gusto nyo pong mag-invest, maghanap po kayo ng marketing partner na mapapartner, na makakapag-partner nyo if you wanted to gain the commission from that transaction. Good question, Mr. Mervin Hernandez. Ano pa po ang mga katanungan natin? Baka meron pa po kayong questions. I will, you can raise your hand also. Na blank, na mental blank ba kayo? Na mental block ba kayo? Or tapos na, wala na kayong maitatanong or nakatulog din kayo, okay lang din. So this is every other week. This training is every other week. So if you have, for the sellers, if you have marketing partners na gusto nyong ipaliwanag kung paano bumenta, then this is the webinar for them. So we will have this next week. We also want to take the opportunity to invite you sa virtual open house namin next week. So next week, we will have an open house through Zoom, which will be conducted by our regional directors, and all you need to do is to invite some of your prospects there. That is a perfect way, or that is a perfect opportunity for you to invite clients. Kasi lalo na pag open house yan, hindi sila natatakot kasi alam nilang hindi sila pipiliting bumili kasi kailangan lang nilang makinig. Diba? So, kung wala na tayong katanungan, I'm going to end. Ito, si Mr. Mervin Hernandez again. If may prospect po ako, who will I contact first to answer inquiries? So, sino po yung nag-invite sa inyo today? Baka you can let me know so we can ask that person to give you a more, para samahan kayo or sagutin kayo. Ang maganda po dyan, if you're a marketing partner, you gain a 24-hour helpline. Kasi tutulungan kayo nung person na nag-ask sa inyo or nag-recruit sa iyo. So Mr. Mervin Hernandez, pwede pong matanong kung sino po yung nag-invite sa inyo? Kilala nyo ba? Si Alejandro, kilala ko na yan. Sige, we'll make sure that Andy gets in touch with you para kung may questions po kayo. At yung mga prospects yung may tanong sa inyo, hindi nyo masagot, sasagutin ni Andy. Matagal na po nagbebenta yan si Andy. Any other questions? Yan, kung wala na po, allow me to greet you a good evening. Maraming salamat for listening to our presentation and attending our training. Sana po ay makita ko na kayo next time, not only in real life but doon sa sales report. Maraming salamat po. Thank you very much and God bless you all. Bye-bye!